Let me stop before they cut a bitch off. Because they want to be so motherfucking sensitive. Who wants to go camping before it gets cold? Girls already cold. Shit, what? People really be 45 dating 20-year-olds. That ain't nothing new. I don't want to do wrong. Did I roll a blunt? No, I filled that up with tobacco. This is the blunt. Yep, that's the weed. Oh, look at all that weed I had saved up for me. I always have me a little stash. Hey, Jill, you at school? Uh-oh. What school you at? You look grown. I almost deleted your ass. You know I don't play with people in school. But you need to get off here and get your life in order. Cause shit, I ain't got school to do. My job and shit in school and work and all that stuff is already complete. So if you got school and shit, you need to get off here. A settlement for $1.8 billion. Baby, if they told me I had won a settlement for that amount of money, do you know what I would do? Shit. Like, bitch, I'm out of here. I'm going somewhere for a whole month. I don't want to be talking to nobody. Don't call me. Don't look for me. I'm going to do Kelly Price. Be gone. And then come back with after y'all do a file a missing person report, come back and give y'all the attitude of, bitch, I was trying to enjoy my life. I didn't want to be bothered. Hey, Gavin, Jeff. Somebody just won a settlement for $1.8 billion. I said, baby, I would have pulled a Kelly Price on that ass so quick and punched it. They like Kelly Price ass. She's okay. Well, she alive. Shit. She came back. She came back to the forefront, sending off the message like, y'all leave me the fuck alone. That's what I took from it. I said, never again. Never again. See, that's some people need to watch how they speak and how they say things because a person could take it the wrong way. And I took it as if she just didn't give a fuck about. Baby, listen, I'm trying to live my life or whatever the case may be. Leave me the fuck alone. Y'all mind your business. That's what I got from it. So I said, well, I won't be bothering Price anymore. Now I listen to his music and all that, but I won't be bothered. I won't be dealing with the shit. I think it was a hoax, if you ask me. I think all that shit was a plot. I really feel that to get the buzz going. Uh, I don't know, to get iTunes markups or whatever the case may be. You know, when a person gets sick, a person died, their sales and their music go up. I don't know. But after hearing her talk, I just feel like it was all. I think it was all just a hoax. I think they set that shit up. Yeah. Well, from what she said is that through all of the everything that she said, I understood. She went through death after death after death. And with the COVID and she trying to get her stuff together, I hear about this. It really brings people down, and you have to kind of rebuild yourself back up, and this and that. But the delivery of it was like, "Bitch, leave me alone." It was like, "Oh my God, you guys, thank you guys so much," and it wasn't like heartfelt. It was just like, you know, bitch, tell them this, whatever. But I don't know. I just didn't receive it good enough. So the main thing is that she alive. I didn't want nothing to happen to her, you know. Like she alive, so shit. Fuck it. She said what she said. She meant what she meant. She did what she did. Everybody just move on. I know I did. Cause when you hear stuff like that, you don't imagine. See, that's the point. I be trying to. I always go back to this. You had to live life for yourself and to the fullest, because we hear shit that's out of the blue on the news, and we be startled. I'm appalled. I'm floored. I'm shocked. Because we don't know what the second's gonna do. But when shit happens and we're floored, startled, and shocked, it's like, God damn, 1 minute you here, 1 minute you're not. She been way off the grid all the way. She had, baby, listen. She had grated that cheese and threw it on top of that dry ass bread and said, "Here, chew this." And R. Kelly going to jail. R. Kelly going to jail. What I don't understand is this the bullshit with the whole bullshit. It was way too many people on that team that knew what was going on. And why did it take so long for them to step in and take care of this? See, it's listen. When they said that it was the parents was outside of the hotel or the window or something throwing stuff, talking about release my daughter. If my child was in the room locked up with any man, and I knew the location, I'm not gonna be on no window. I don't give a fuck what security guards he have out the door. Y'all motherfuckers gonna be laying on the ground praying that y'all asses don't die because I'm going to get mine. Period. So people different when they kids. I know I would flip the fuck out. Period. My kid up there, you doing what? Oh, I'm about to tear this whole ass up. I don't care about them security guards. I don't care about none of them motherfuckers. Fuck them people. I'm going to get mine. You better get them kneecaps, get them ankles, but your ass is going on the floor. You better hope you don't die because I'm going to get mine. Fuck throwing the bottle, fuck yelling up there, none of that. What I'll be yelling is, you better duck because I'm coming through. Anybody get in my way for me to get my kid, they gonna catch something. They gonna catch it. I'm not gonna even talk to you. If you come my way saying anything, I'm just gonna pop your ass. Lay down and hold yourself tight. Shit. Because you just been popped. And now you on the ground. But everybody different. You know what? It's not just the hetero men. It's a lot of powerful, rich gay men out there who do the same shit. It's just why does it take authorities so long to get on the case? When you hear shit like that, they're supposed to get to that because that's breaking the law. You're supposed to get to that. You're supposed to go be a murder she wrote and find out what's going on. I know I would. But R. Kelly going to jail. And on Tino Shade, them same people was pissed they couldn't get Michael Jackson, baby. I don't think Michael Jackson did none of that shit. I honestly don't feel Michael Jackson did anything like that to them kids. That Tommy Mottola set that ass up. Look at what he did to Mariah Carey. What makes you think he wouldn't do that to Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson was more powerful than Tommy Mottola. And he ugly. And all them people should go to jail from him paying them to keep their mouth shut. All of their asses should go to jail. I feel like this. I have something in my damn tooth I can't get out. I feel like this. If anybody does anything like that to anyone, they should never get out of jail. Ever. If you molest, if you rape, if you if you do anything like that, your ass do not belong on the street. You have to go to jail. You have to. And it need to be a jail just for people who does that shit. Cause if y'all get horny, y'all go ahead and molest and rape each other motherfucking asses. But when they do shit like that, I don't think no baby, your ass belong in jail. Period. And you shouldn't get out. Ever. Mm-mm. That type of shit, I ain't never been with that shit. Uh-uh. No ma'am. Cause I just couldn't imagine if someone did that to me. I know I would flip out. I would have I was the type of person, baby, it's gonna get handled. Hold on, Jeff. So I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. But I wouldn't as a parent, the person who did that, if I was able to get a hold to them, oh baby, they gonna see the devil real soon. Oh baby, you gonna see the devil. You gonna see the devil. I may see him too when I take you up out of here, because I ain't you ain't supposed to kill. But honey, I'm gonna tell the Lord, listen, that was my baby, and I had to take that ass up out of there. I had to take them up out of there so my child could feel some type of safetiness, knowing that the person that did that to them is gone. I had to feel some type of safetiness that the person that did that to them is gone. And the only way to do that is to light that ass up and send them right on the hell. When you get down and you tell the devil, I've been waiting to get here, and now I'm here. What we doing? Well, bitch, you deserve that. Is that my neighbor? No. She would have blew that horn a little more. Ready to keep the predator who can't be off the streets. Baby, listen. I say this. If you did it once, you do it again. That's just like being in somebody who in a bad relationship and they whooping off in your ass. If they 9 times out of 10, if they beat your ass once, they gonna beat your ass again. That one time, oh, is that one time you're not the first person that they jumped on. So when they pop the shit out your ass, you better wake up and say, you know what? I better get out of this. Because if they pop me once, they're gonna pop me again. You're not supposed to be in a relationship and you have to fight. Not physically fight, balling up your fist, y'all punching each other. Because once you punch me like that and try to fight me like I'm a bitch on the street, baby, I have nothing for you. Because in my mind, I think every time we see each other, we should fight. So, me and you in the bed knocking boots, and I have a flashback, and I just want to start beating your ass. I'm gonna start beating your ass, so we can't be together. Cause I'm not gonna be on edge thinking, let me not say this because he gonna jump on me, or let me not say this because we gonna get into another fight. No, I'm not. Not a fist fight. You got to fist fight your lover, or they got to fist fight you. Y'all ain't supposed to be together. Cause they treating you like you a bitch on the street. They don't care. And fighting people is very scary and dangerous because you get into a fight and they can hit you one good time and you can either fall or bump your head or they can hit you a certain type of way. That shit can take you up out of here. So you gotta be careful with that. I don't know anything about Gabby. I don't know what's going on with that. What's going on with that? I don't know. I really haven't been into like, well, I have, but I haven't seen nothing. I don't even know what's going on since you been away. But you know what? And see, that's like with me. I was 16, 17, 18, 19 going to the club. My first boyfriend, he was older than me. I was 16. He was what? 20 something? but it wasn't nothing new. I mean, well, I I knew what I was doing. I knew the whole baby. This ain't gonna play right if this get caught and somebody find out. But shit, I was. I think we as black folks have to take some accountability because how long have we heard about this R. Kelly, but yet continue to support him. Y'all black folks, because I ain't never been a fan of R. Kelly's. When he came out with Honey Love, it was, I swear to you, and I would take lie detector tests on this. I never got into him. I always said it took. We was singing Honey Love. The video came out. Give me that honey love. We was singing that when he got on Apollo. This is when it turned off for me. When he got on Apollo and he had that sign and he was like, you have to be 18 and over. You can play the mommy and I play the daddy. From something in that 18 and over, it just didn't fit right with me. It just because I felt like this. I know things say, oh, you got to be 18 and over, yes. But if you could say, and you mean it, 18, you would do a 17-year-old. Because in your mind think, oh, you'll be 18 in a couple of months. You'll be 18, you almost there. You would do it. I never got into him like that. Now, I always giving him credit for his music because that was music. But it was always something about him. And I never got into him like that. So, no, I ain't never bought shit of his or nothing. YouTube was there. And then when that shit popped out about Aaliyah, They, them people ain't coming up with this shit just out of the blue. This shit is fucking true. And they didn't do nothing then. And I couldn't understand it. But then that's the entertainment business, you know? But I don't know. I know one goddamn thing for sure, what two things for certain, and three things for fucks. The women who was putting up that bail money and putting all that money up, don't start talking about refund, GoFundMe's and all that, baby. You can't get that money back. That ass is locking up. You're not getting none of that dick. He not finna come give you no honey love. You ain't gonna be trapped in no closets. You ain't gonna be flying nowhere. Not up in that bedroom, cause bitch, that ass ain't coming out. I think your ass is gonna be good and dead. And missing, it can't be right now that he killed her, but everybody is searching for him. What? Parents keep on denying. Uh oh. Yeah, but you know what? They was young, and that's fame. You know, when people see a celebrity, they just like, oh my God. I'm like, baby, that's just their job. You just see them on TV. Like I tell people, I ain't no different than you. My job is just you just see me on the TV show. I'm human. But people will fall into the fame and they just, woo, yeah, baby. Ain't nobody got me like that. Not to do nothing like that. It's just a lot goes on that shouldn't go on. But I didn't hear about this story about Gabby. Damn. Jeffrey Einstein and Prince Andrew cases the same. R. Kelly did one new about a lot of social and political power that shielded them from justice. Yep. But I can tell you what, they got this. What's his name? Harvey. They got Harvey. They got Harvey. They got Harvey. You know, who's this fucking with me before 10 o'clock? They don't know me good. Uh oh. Okay, so things are rolling in. People sending tickets and shit because just got shit to do. Birthday coming up, bitch flying here. They need passports. She said, "Send me your passport, whore." Calling me a whore? Been to Timber Compound with his parents in South Florida. They think he could have taken a boat to an island that could be in Mexico. Damn! I gotta look at this story. Woody Allen. Mm-hmm. I don't know if the guy is like in the business of entertainment or if it was just a guy. But I do remember seeing an article where somebody had adopted a boy of a different race. The guy is white, and I think the boy was like Asian or something. Adopted him, and the boy turned 18. They became a couple. Baby, you got me fucked up. That ass didn't get locked up too. From what he's saying, Love You More Cosmetics is that they said that they trying to find him because she's dead, he's gone. They don't know where he's at. So they thinking that maybe he has something to do with it. And it's looking like he has something to do with it because his ass is gone. From what I gather from what he just told me about the story about this case. Morning, Jeff. And then he supposed to be gone. He supposed to be in Florida. He got a boat and went to the island in Mexico. Baby, yeah, they think that man did it. And if he punching it like that, from what you're saying, he's somewhere. That's crazy. Get him before he ran. They knew he was sus. That's why I'm like, when it happened, did he just bounce and leave? Like I don't know the story. I didn't hear nothing about it. Like I ain't really been paying attention to the news or nothing like that. And you know, I was gone for a couple of days. I wasn't even in my phone like that. I was, you know, I was in the city. I need to move to Atlanta. I need to move. I need to be bi-coastal. I need to be west and east. Living over there, living over here. Cause they treat me so nice in Atlanta. Like it's like, oh wow. It just feel like you could just take a deep breath when you could just say, bitch, I could get booked in Atlanta. I just gotta get there. And that's in the black clubs, you know, because shit, bitch, where else you gonna go? Honey, y'all be on it. I gotta go get this fabric and send this fabric off. Ah, you a New Yorker? I want to go to New York. I want to go to New York before this year is up. I just gotta find that one good time to make it out there. My friend want me to come Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, maybe leave on Sunday or leave first thing Monday morning. And I'm thinking, but I'm like, okay, if I'm there that long, I have to work somewhere. Like I would love to work somewhere in the area because it's like I don't mind going out there to hang out, but baby, in reality, I still need to make me a coin some type of way. I have to. That's just the hustle in me. Unless I say I don't want to, I'm cool. But I'm cool if I don't. But I would love to reach out and say, hey, look, I'm being town jail. Because the hustler in me have to make a dollar. And I ain't never been out there. So my friend is really trying to get me to come out there And he was even saying like come out for Thanksgiving. I'm like, you know what? That may be cute, but what the weather gives. I don't want to do cold and snow. I don't want to deal with snow. I can deal with the cold. I don't want to deal with nothing with snow. I need people able to go out. Hurry up before it gets cold. Oh Lord. I could come and have wine and napkin and straw. Aw. But yeah, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see about that. See what I can come up with to get into New York for a couple of days. Mmm. I hope you get into it. Congratulations. I've been to New York a few times. And one time I had a really good time. And then the last time I was there, right before lockdown, a couple of days before lockdown, I had a fucking ball. And ever since then, I was like, bitch, I would go to New York by my goddamn self. I really don't do Halloween like people do Halloween. Orange County, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's going to be 112. San Fernando Valley, Thursday, Friday is 112 for sure. It was 96, 100. 90 something, 90 something. They're going to be 100 on Friday. 112. You got me fucked up. You had me fucked up. Wait a minute. I have to work in Orange County on Sunday. What did that say that temperature gonna be? Even though it's inside, but god damn. Palm Springs right now is 76. They will be 112 today as well. They was 96 yesterday. That's still 112. Because they be 96 all day. 24 hours. 24. Pride is in November. It's gonna be boiling asses. You from the LAOC area? Okay. Shit. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have a problem with getting booked. Come on, baby. All right, they said everything. I love it. Let me tell you something. So y'all know I work with. I always say I like to tell people Trixie's one of my bosses, because she really is. Um, so I work at the bar. This is it in Milwaukee. Sorry for my nail. Oh, what's that? I thought my nails was all hanging. Uh, I work at This Is It, which is a bar that Trixie Mattel part owned in Milwaukee. And I was blessed enough to be offered a show to host every every third Thursday at This Is It with me, Raja O'Hara, and Lucy Stool from Chicago. It's us three hosts. We host the show together, and that's every third Thursday. So I'm talking to one of the managers now, Zach, who is adorable and so sweet. He was getting all my stuff together for next month. Flight, room, all of that. So and it's just like, damn, like you be on it, like y'all really be on it. And he always gets shit. Well, it's good to get shit early anyway, but he be on it. And I'll be like, damn, y'all really be on it. And he just sent everything over the flight, the room, everything, just like that. Okay, this is everything. So, we taken care of. Yeah, and people always say, do you like Trixie? Why you don't like Trixie? Baby, who said I didn't like Trixie? How did y'all get out of that? I didn't like Trixie. And after all this time, that's hell, her and Katya went on tour talking about me. Every time something happens, she would call me or text me, or she'll call me laughing. And I'm like, girl, what? She like, bitch, did you see this? And she'll send me a meme or something. And I'm like, bitch, I ain't see this shit. Or she be talking about something she heard or said I said. I'm like, baby, me and Trixie keep in contact, you know? But they always say good things about me. Her, Katya, whenever they have interviews and somebody bring me up or they just bring me up, they always have really spoke very highly of me. And I appreciate it. And I speak the same of them. I just wish it was more things that was really happening on the show when we was there would have got played out because everything I had said was gonna happen. And I was 100% correct. Baby, don't you dare change your makeup. Bitch, this is TV, girl. You gonna have 100 faces looking like you. Shit. Bitch, you got something totally different. You gonna go to the I would never forget. We was in Philadelphia. I know this because I was in Patty's, state, and I was doing Patty that night. So I know this day for sure. We get in the club packed and shit. We all on the top shit and whatnot. So the show go on. Me and Kennedy performed already because we was like in like the first six or whatever. So we performed. We like the girls gonna walk around try to TV around. I am looking at this. I'm looking at Trixie over here, and I'm like, why is this bitch over here? Knowing she got to be over here, and knowing these people is about to finna mob her. Baby, it wasn't even Trixie. Somebody had came to the club painted like Trixie. I said, Trixie, look at that over there. And she was just like, oh my God. I said, bitch, I told you. Everywhere you go, somebody gonna have your face on. Cause you're not what me and Kennedy doing. We put on drag makeup, but we don't have no like no nothing that's ours. It's not like Raven had the eye. Like when Raven got on the show, everybody looked like Raven. At one point, I had to quit smoking going to the club. Bitch, I can't smoke no weed right now. Because I'm about to walk in this club and it's gonna be bitches that look like Raven in the back. It's gonna be bitches that look like Raven watching the show. Bitch, all I'm gonna see is Raven. I walked in the dressing room one time and I had to stare at this bitch because I was like, I don't know if it's you or not. And that bitch can do shit but bust the bitch. I don't know if it's you or not. Then one time I walked in the club and was looking at this whole thinking it was Raven. It wasn't even fucking Raven. And I just sat in the corner and I was just looking at her like, bitch, how did you do that? Like you look identical to Raven. So when I told her that, she was like, thank you. A lot of people tell me that. I said, baby, that's not cute. I said, that's not cute. You took it and no, that's not no. Because that's Raven's look. Now Trixie's more, drag queen, like she's over the top. But you don't want to look identical like a person. You could do Trixie makeup, but people gonna know you ain't Trixie. But when you try to copy, when you do the exact face and everything, I mean, this bitch looked so much like Raven. I mean, it was scary. And I was like, bitch, you look like identical to Raven. She was happy. I said, sister, that's not cute. You don't want to look like another drag queen, not just a regular not, just a regular drag queen, meaning like, that's her look. That's just how she look. And this is how you doing your career. You're not saying the impersonator of or you just want to have this look in your face and stuff, girl. No, change. Find yourself in it. Love the look, love the concept, but find yourself in there. And now she do better. Now I can see her, and now I see her, and now we don't see Raven. It's like, bitch, you can love the technique and the look of the makeup, yes, but still find something in yourself to identify you as yourself. because you don't want to be mistaken for somebody all the time, and something may not go right, and people really don't be knowing, and bitch, they come up and whoop up in your ass because they think you some other bitch. I seen that happen before. Let me tell you what happened. We was at the club, and this queen always wanted to copy this one queen. Hair, acting like her, all this. And sometimes you can get them kind of like, uh-oh. Well, I don't know what happened with the situation, but somebody came in the club and Molly whopped old girl thinking she was the other girl. That ain't her. And oh my God, I'm so sorry, but you just took an ass whooping because you want to be like somebody else. You better be like yourself. That's why it's a song Patti LaBelle saying called Be Yourself. Y'all need to listen to that. Patti LaBelle has a song called Be Yourself. Listen to what she's saying. That's why I love her because I find strength, encouragement from her. She gives me that. She lets me know, bitch, you fine. Do what you got to do. Be yourself today, tomorrow. You just got to be your fucking self. Please listen to that song. You can listen to it live in New York. Baby, she tears that up. You just got to be your goddamn self. You'll be happy. I'm happy being myself. But sure did. We was at the bar and you know, we just chilling. All of a sudden we just look over. This girl walked over there. Beep, 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 beep. And she turned around and the girl looked and then somebody was like, that's not her. And she was like, oh. And then we was like, ooh. I said, bitch, you better quit looking like hoes. I done told y'all. That was years ago. That was years ago. But she got beat up. She took a couple of licks for old girl. Mama changed her look too. Next time she came out, she was a whole different looking bitch. She got that ass tat for something else this bitch did because she wanted to be a lookalike. No, ma'am. You better find somebody else to look like. That is, even if you have a twin, y'all has got the same face, but you still one person. Y'all just came out together, but you still one person. It's so much easier to just be your damn self. I have a wonderful time being myself. Shit, I don't even think about who I'm trying to be, what I'm trying to hold back, or what I got to do. Baby, I just go in there and be who I the fuck I am. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, I ain't stopping shit you got going on, and you ain't stopping shit I got going on. So what's the point? You gonna see me for these minutes, and I'm gonna be out your life. You're gonna be out of mine. You'll be a thought in your own head about me, because I won't even think about your ass. But you would keep me in yours because you're so pressed. Just be yourself. Don't worry about it. Just mind your own business. Find your happiness. Stay out of mine. That's what you gotta tell people. That's how I feel. Say, how you doing, honey? I'm doing real good. Blessed, highly favored. What you doing? Being myself. Cause it's easy. Cause you just take a deep breath and just be your fucking self. For real. It is what it is. Now that we know Kelly Price ain't missing, shit. I thought Kelly really was a friend of mine. But I see, honey, she just don't give a fuck. So you gotta let people not give a fuck. I can't believe this shit. I met a few people. Well, there was this one guy, Alan Green. He had did like a little whatever of me, and I gagged because we kind of favor, and I could see like different structures in his face and mine that it's like, oh, bitch, if I blink, I have to say, wait a minute. But when I did the and I oop, when that went well, when and I oop went viral and all of that, thank everybody for that still. Um, when I went to DragCon, there was a lot of people dressed like me for and I oop, and I had the costume on, Wasn't something similar, but it wasn't the exact costume. But a lot of people showed up in their blue robes, the long earrings, the Dora bobs, and some black shoes. When I say it was people, I think I seen at least 75 people dressed like me during DragCon. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. That was that. I didn't even know what the hell was going on. I had no clue on. I would never forget. I was at the club, and it was a Wednesday night. I was down there with Chad Michaels. We was doing the Dream Girls, and my phone just kept going off and off. And I'm like, bitch, I'm trying to get ready for the show, And I got the Facebook notifications, I got Instagram, and all this other stuff just going, 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 going. And I keep rubbing my face because my hairs is just tearing my lip up. They start to itch because they sticking on me. Um, I didn't check my phone until the morning when I woke up. Like really try to see what all the fuss was about. Baby, when I had hit that and I just had that going up and down my time, it was just going and going. I was just like, oh my gosh, what is going on? So then I go to Facebook. It's all over there. I went through Twitter, which I hardly ever go through. I'm tagged and I'm like, what is going on? And my friend called me like, bitch, your ass just went viral. I'm like, for what? That bitch said for and I oop. Bitch, what the hell is that? So when I look at the video, I remember that I said, "Bitch, I knew sooner or later somebody gonna find this, cause bitch, that was a key to me." And I laughed after the fact, but I never went back and watched it. So I went back and watched it after it had started circling around, and I forgot all about the damn video. It was so long ago, but I just remember when that happened and I posted it. I said, "Oh, somebody gonna use this and probably gonna have a field day." But and y'all was had a field day. See, and that's why it's so good to just be yourself. Everything that happened like that, all them blessings like that, I was just being myself. It's not a pretend thing. It's not a turn on. It's just me just being me because I enjoy myself. And be yourself by patting the bell helped me years ago. I always been myself, but it just let me know, bitch, be yourself. Fuck them people. But yep, and you know, and somebody, it was a person that was telling me like I should edit my videos and take this out, take this out, take that out. Everything this bitch told me to take out went viral. Everything that hoe told me I should do, that shit went viral. And I'm like, that bitch ain't been around me since. That bitch see me now and be like, oh, hey, what's up, girl? How you doing? All right. And she try to break. Because she think I'm going to say, bitch, remember when you say, I don't need to say remember. Because you remember, your brain clear. You remember, I remember. You know? I ain't going to bring it up to you. I don't need to bring it up to you and rub it in your face and say, girl, you was wrong. I don't need to do that. You already seen that. You got slapped a few times. That bitch told me to take the end out oop out. That bitch told me to take out the car backfiring. That hoe told me to take out the part when I was in my car. That hoe would just look at the videos and just start telling me stuff to cut out. I was like, bitch, oh, you should cut this out, and just keep it like going really quick and fast and make them want more. Bitch, don't come over here telling me how to do what I like to do. And I never asked you. But we did have a conversation though, honestly. Because like for a minute, I get quiet. And when I get quiet, you don't know how I'm about to act. You just like, what's going on? So I just like, you know what? You bring a lot of negativity my way, and I don't need that. I said because I'm doing something that I'm just having fun with. I said, what I don't need is someone who's supposed to be my friend who is, I don't know if you're trying to criticize me or if you trying to give me damn that. Encourage me. I'm not thinking encourage me. I can't even think what the hell I'm thinking, but y'all know what I'm thinking. But I don't feel it coming from a good place. And I'm not asking you for it. I'm just having fun. I'm like, it's bad enough. It's gonna be people in the comments leaving shit, bitch. I don't need to hear nothing from you. Cut this down, do this. No, you just it is you watch it or you don't. You know who I am. You know how I am. Everything is just me. So you basically you telling me to either shut the fuck up when I'm around you, because I'm doing what I do in front of you. I'm just doing it with a wig on. And he was like, oh no, I just didn't know if you was really trying to do something to get set up. I said, well, you need to start asking questions. And then, after that, it was like, okay, he understood, but I knew I was right. But I still, stayed 2 feet back. I kept my little distance, boo. Hey, what's up? All right. And that bitch try to punch you now. Hey, what's all right, girl? And that bitch try to hit it. But I don't think I'm going to be petty and say, girl, you get the T on that end of oop or on this and on that. I don't need to, baby. Yeah, discourage you. Thank you, babe. Uh, what discouraged me, yes. No, they don't even do videos. Go live, don't do none of that. That's what I was saying. Like, bitch, you just be on my. I said, bitch, you just be on my shit, watching my shit just to tell me what I need to change or do. Like, no. And then one day, it was just one of those days where a bitch look. uh-uh. But they got the picture. They had got the picture. And I'm. It was yeah. They got the picture. And of course, my mouth was a lot more, you know, profanity coming out, and a little more, but we sealed the case. I let them know that I don't need no fake bitches around me. And if I feel like I can't trust you, boo boo, it's a wrap. If I can't trust you, I can't fuck with you. It was a lot more expressive. It was a lot more, vocal in there. I took a deep breath and was coming from here. And I had to do my stand back. And my stand back just gives me that balance, just in case, because I know this mouth is finna go there. So I had to do my stand back, get my balance, and I could project. Because when I go forward with it, I don't want to mess up, and I don't want to stop. I want to make sure I knock it out the ballpark. I want to hit you with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with facts. I want to come at that ass so quick, so fast, so raw, so understandable until they like, how am I supposed to answer all the 20 of them questions that this that? Bitch, you asked me 20 questions. But you remember all of them because then you did the shit. Tear that ass up. Loud and clear. You heard what I said. I got motherfuckers in there, bitch this, hold that, tramp. And I'm calling them that while I'm doing it. Your trampy ass said this. I sure did. Why we gotta be name calling? Because, bitch, I'm at the point now. Now you understand. We ain't gotta do name calling, do we? Yes, we do. I do. Because I gotta give you a dose so you can understand. It don't have to be the same dose, but I need to give you a dose of what it feels like. Now, mine may be a little bit more harsher, yes, but It's a hurtful feeling inside. And am I hurting your feelings by calling you trampy and whores? Yes. Okay, well then, when you always criticizing what I'm doing for my own safety and fun, bitch, it kind of hurt my feelings. And we supposed to be better than that. Tell that ass up. And not the way he wanted to tell her. No wrong that shit. And that's just like karma. You know, just because you did something, it doesn't mean the same thing gonna come back around to you. It could come a whole nother way. And it is gonna come a whole nother way 9 times out of 10. Or I'll say 5 out of 5. If you slap somebody, that doesn't mean that the person have to slap you back. They can pick up something and beat your ass. They have that right because you hit them first. See, you have to know that. That's another way for people to understand. What you do, what you give out, you receive back. At some point, this lady name is Gail Anderson, and I want somebody to get her a stylist. I'll style this. I would help this woman out. She need like a she don't need she fine how she is. But I'm just like, in this day, is she a black lady? In this day and time, we need some pizzazz because everybody's pizzazzed up there. She's like the only one that is, nah, mama, let's come on, let's get a new attitude. Let's pump this up. Let's get you in order. Shit, you said the same thing for years about somebody slapping you. Somebody can pick up a damn hammer and beat your damn back in, crack all your shit up. Yeah, she did just shit up, Jeff. And mama got mud. She just needs somebody to highlight, contour, shimmer, blush her up. Cause no tea, no shade. The news people have to get themselves ready. I always thought maybe they had like a little, little chair. Somebody came and did their makeup. They do that shit at home or when they get to work. They enter just putting their makeup on. Oh, you said, oh no, help Gail? Yes. We've been talking about helping Gail for years. I'm like, don't nobody want to help her? I love to help her. Come on, girl. Could you imagine somebody went up in there and played with Gail Mug? Look at her cheeks. Gail would be done. That wig giving me patio wig. Give me that wig, whore. It's like, girl, this is the time for her to be just up. She could look a whole 10 years younger. Shit, mama got structure. I'm gonna send her a message. It's what? What's going on with these airplanes? Smoking weed. Oh, they about to release a lot of people who got weed charges. So people who went to jail in the past years for weed, they finna let their asses out. Anything with marijuana, they finna let that ass out. Trafficking, selling, all that. Y'all get your asses up out of here. They need to, baby. It was marijuana. Let these and it's legal like a mother. As soon as they let that shit legalize, I think everybody who was in jail, wherever it was legal, and they them people should have got right out of jail. Anything dealing with marijuana and y'all made it legal in the state, them people should get out of jail that same day. Cause they in there for a charge that y'all they're legal now. Now they're just sitting up in there. Come on, y'all, come on. See, we gotta get this the governors And these people in this White House, we got to get some people that think. We got to get some younger people in there with a mind, with a fucking mind. We got these old ass motherfuckers in there telling us what to do still. We got to get them old asses up out of there. We got to get some really good people in there that is youthful, who understands anybody 55 and up. And I say 60 and up. Don't bring your ass up here. You ain't sitting in none of these offices. We don't need none of them rules. None of those. Unless your mind is silver and right, we'll judge on you. But you're not getting up in there because we don't need that bullshit. We don't need that bullshit. And I'm tired of it. Damn it. So we really have to think about the governors we put in there and all of that. When they say vote for your city, you got to vote the motherfuckers in there. You got to pay attention. But we need some young people up in there, 50, 55, in the 50s and shit, who got a good mind and think about shit like that. Bring that shit up. Come on. Let's think. Let's think. There's always A, B, and C. One, two, three. The Jackson got a song about it. Michael was young. Yeah, they got CBD everywhere. They got CBD and them little weed things in there. That's all. I'll never smoke that stuff, but baby, it's weed. Y'all got CBD out like a motherfucker. You going to the damn Piggly Wiggly? They got that on the stand. They even got herb CBD shampoo. I'm like, come on. What that gonna do? Get your hair high? Yeah, and for real, after a while, baby, you need to step down. You've been up there too long. They need to have an early retirement plan. Mm-mm. Damn, some man was killed. What was going on while I was gone? Baby, watching this news, this should have you scared, but also have you thankful that you ain't on the damn news for nothing negative. It is so much shit going on in the world. Sometimes I just think, bitch, I'm not walking out this motherfucking door. Like, I'm not going nowhere. And I don't want to start having that thought again because I will park it. Shit. No tea, no shade. You live in Missouri, that's like to come in here, so embarrassing. It's a fucking shame. But you know what? That's where when that's why it's important for us to really pay attention to who's gonna run the fucking city because they make the rules on how we get our shit done. And you gotta say what you want. You gotta say, oh no, I want this to be legal. So you have to mark that shit and make your voice heard. People don't think that the shit they don't think, oh somebody got it. They go, no baby, do yours. You have to make your voice be heard. Cause when they said, "Do you want to legalize weed?" I took my ass up there and I marked that motherfucking yes. I damn near tore the damn paper on the yes. Make yes. And when it got legalized, I felt proud because I know I went out there and I did something and it felt like, oh my shit really do count. You know, when Obama was in the office, I voted, and he got in the office. I felt like my decision counted. Because when I went for it, it happened. So I felt like my vote really, mattered, and it did. So you really gotta fucking do this damn voting. So we get people in there that want to let the clubs be open to 4 o'clock in the morning. Shit, 2 o'clock. I mean, baby, we still trying to get it in. Can we at least close at 4? We got to tell them we need higher motherfucking, we need lower rent and higher pay. Shit. I think one check should be able to cover rent, all bills, and you still have some money to splurge on. And that second check should be all yours. One check should be able to cover every bill that you have. Your car note, your insurance, your rent, your gas, light, all that stuff you got to pay. One check should cover that with no problem, and you still should be able to have some money to do what you need to do. And when you get that second check, baby, that money, you ain't got no bills to pay unless you got some bills, but you done paid everything on the first one. They are fucking us with this. Well, they fucking a lot of people with this rent. I'm good because I can't get rent control. I got over here just in time, baby. Please, but it's still too goddamn high. Shit, I'm like I need $600 rent. What happened to them rents? When I was coming to LA, back in the like 93, 94, my friend had a one. Well, was it? It was a one bedroom for 650, and it was big. I was gagged. And I'm thinking, that's not a lot of money, but that's a lot of money. Because, I'm in high school, so I'm like, I'm not even working at this point. So I'm like, that's a lot of money, but then that's not. So I'm like, bitch, you got to be kidding me. $650? Rent was cheap. And it was a big old place, too. 650. And I always thought, oh, bitch, all I need is $650. I can get me a place in LA. So every time when I started working, I was saving my money like I'm moving, but just to know I had the money, baby, please. Before you know it, that rent was going up and up and up, and now it's up. Shit. But we don't need to be stressing over no fucking rent. Rent should be this goddamn high. See, so we got to find out what's going on with the damn how much they charging the landlords for the bills they got to pay to have property because they got bills and insurance shit to pay. So we got to make sure their insurance bills and all that other shit is at a good rate, so we get a good rate on rent. Because right now, baby, rent's so motherfucking high everywhere. And we stop running to somebody and we bring up rent. And I keep keys. Because I'm like, bitch, I have been looking and you need $6,000 at least before you move. You need that. And you better have good credit. And you better have money in your account. My friend moved into a place and they require for you to have first and last month, a security deposit plus you have to have 2 months of rent in your bank account. That has to be either in your checking or in your savings or combined. But you have to have 2 months of rent in your fucking checking account when you turn in your paperwork for they can run your shit through. You have to have that when you when you go do the lease or do the deposit and do it. No, Rona, that baby, you have to have that in your checking account, and you better could show it. I said, bitch, you kidding me? Have to. Mm-hmm. I said, bitch, you did it. He said, yeah. I'm like, damn. But I know he could do it, but it was like, uh-uh. Some backer doesn't even bother going to LA. Yeah, It's a mess. It is a fucking mess. Shit, it's a place up the street. It's a 2 bedroom, 1 bath. Um, and it's 2,800. And it's a small little place too. And that bad boy, $2,800. Baby, listen. Before I spend $2,800 on an apartment, a condo, anything, I was just gonna get me a house. You gonna spend $1,000, if that, on your damn house note. But to spend all that money for an apartment, baby, please, you might as well go get you a house. Shit, you can't take it with you when you die, bitch. That's almost $3,000. Yeah, but you know what? Because you, it's a lot to go through when they, baby. Listen, when you trying to get into an apartment or moving or getting a car or something, and they get your social security number, and you sign that paper giving them the right to look up your shit and look at your credit and all that shit and go all in your business, baby, it's already done. But it is a lot though. Baby, listen, they have to make sure they gonna get their coins. But when they do a credit report, what you think they doing? They all in your business. Yep, that's what I heard. New York be raising their damn rent every time you sneeze, fart, or blink, but they don't want to give nobody no raise. How do people? How do they? How do they think people are supposed to survive on this bullshit? Like my friends be telling me stuff, and I be like falling out because it's the way they telling the shit. It's we all go through it. So I be falling down when they tell me the stories because they have their own way of putting it out there. But in reality, the shit is sad because I get it, and of course I've got it before. But it's like, what these people be thinking? So that's important to know. That's something that everybody won't change. So that comes with government. See, we have the right to tell them what we want. And if we get the right person in there or listen or start telling people what the fuck we want, then they have to listen. So when it's time to vote them people in the office, you have to look at their shit and say, I need this bitch up out of there. Yep, I promise you, everywhere. I was just in Atlanta, and my friend was talking about how how much it was to move out there because they just moved out here and stuff. I was like, God damn. I was like, well, bitch, I'm living with my brother, so I know I ain't looking for no place. Bitch, wherever he go, that's where I'm going. But it's expensive. They said Atlanta's getting expensive. Palm Springs, not Palm Springs, Vegas. Now, Vegas was the place you could have nothing. Vegas, it probably still is this place. Vegas is the place where if you need a fresh start, I always tell people this: you go to Las Vegas. You can make it in Vegas. I said because it's 24 hours, something is always open. So if you need to work two, three fucking jobs, you can work two, three fucking jobs. You can get your apartment with $1 out there. They'll run your motherfucking they would run your motherfucking credit on $1 and give you keys just like that. I seen people go to Vegas ain't got a job. They end up getting an apartment. They got a car. They build their life up in Vegas. Because how could you really not? It's a place that's open 24 fucking hours. Somewhere is hiring, somewhere. You got to get your hustle on. You got to be a hustler, baby. You got to work that ass. You got to work in the damn casino, vacuum them fucking floors, run over to one of them damn Jack in the Boxes and do whatever, do drive through. You got to do that. You have to make it work to where you say, bitch, I'm going to get 2 hours of sleep, but I got to go to work. You got to get your hustle on. But you can make it. I seen people do it. Bitch, go to Vegas. Why? How could you not? Everything's open 24 hours. They're always hiring up there. I got places everywhere. You can walk in and say, hi, my name is Diddley Squad. They're going to give you a fucking apartment. And they're nice places too. There's some nice places in Vegas. It's just too goddamn hot and too goddamn cold. For me, I can do Vegas. Unless I was in a definitely show. I have to be in a, it have to be money making. Because that's the only way I could do that. No tea, no shade. Take it or leave it. I found out what I've been missing. What always on the I've been for someone. But now that you're here, I need to do some Whitney Houston tonight. I kind of feel that in my spirit. Because we have to do 70s, 80s, and 90s at the Abbey tonight with me. Oh, fuck. And we have to do it in the big part. They want us on that thing. Well, hell, I went on the floor when I, busted out rolling on the river on that ass. Y'all gonna give me some of this floor. Bitch. I may do that today. Baby, clear this up. Let me give me a circle. I'm about to perform for y'all. Wake this motherfucker up real quick. And I could do So Emotional. And then I could do my So Emotional All the Man I Need mix. Because she get right to the point. And I could just fuck that up for them real quick. And thank you. Ha! And it's for me, it's not Navidad. Like this shit? Yes, it did. And I can tip on out of there. It's been so motherfucking cold at night, though. I don't know what I'm gonna wear. I'm gonna have to make me a little sweater dress. It's been colder than a motherfucker out here. It was cold last night to me. I'm like, bitch, it's too cold. Fuck all that walking the club to club. I'm walking my ass to the car. Um, I need to go pick up some fabric for um Lucy Stool and Akira. I need to go pick up some fabric to send to them because they need some fabric. So I need to go grab that fabric for them and send that out today. Um, so they can have that. I want them to have their fabric way before the show because I think they're trying to get something made for next month. Because it's going to be me, Akira, and Lucy Stool next month on the show. Then we have a guest. Um, so, shit, we need fabric. Well, they need fabric. I live right downtown. So I'm like, bitch, I'll go grab it for you and send it off. Of course, that's their money. Shit. It's cold in LA now, baby, yes. Shit. It's too fucking. It's cold. You definitely need a sweater. At least I do, cause that it's cold. I don't know what it's giving right now. But last night, time ago, let's go walk around the corner, bitch. I'm walking to the car, so I can hit heat, bitch. Like them clubs. I done been to two, one to chew and one to see the girls. And bitch, I'm going home. It's cold out here. My ankles are freezing. I was cute last night. Wore my jeans, they was folded up and shit. Baby, them little bony ankles was shivering. Bitch, I'm finna go to the car. I'm cold. I'm thinking this little thing ain't doing shit. The wind just whooping this little thing ass. I might as well take that off. Um, is it in the 70s? I don't know. Hey Siri, what's the temperature?
It's currently 66 degrees.
Uh oh. Baby's 66. So you need a turtleneck. 66? Bitch, ain't nobody got time for that. 66, come on. Ooh, tonight gonna be freezing cold, bitch. I have to get there in enough time to get me a park in the front. Because I need to get from the club right to my car. It's too goddamn cold. I need something to cover up my chest. I think I'll make me something. I got some like sweater type fabric in there. I'm finna make me some sweater type of fit or something. It's too motherfucking cold. I need to be warm as fuck. 77 in Denver. Somebody country band lead singer tested positive for COVID. Good evening, nurse. Well, are they okay? They said, hold on. I like sweater weather and shit because I love big sweaters. Like of course I'm small as shit. I'm only 5'8", but I love an extra large sweater because I like it to be big and jumbly and jumbo on me because I just like a lot of sweater. And my friend said, "Why you like got the big old sweaters?" Cause bitch, I like to be like shit. I like a big sweater on me, but no tea, no shade, no pink lemonade. I got some sweaters. And people ask me all the time, where did you get them sweaters from? I'm like, oh, probably Ross, Marshalls. I don't know what them places sell. It could have been anywhere. But for real, they be women's sweaters. I got like two women's sweaters that they ain't nothing but turtlenecks. And it was a medium, so it wore it to the club and it was on that turtleneck. It fit me tight as shit. They were like, where you get this turtleneck? And this big old collar. Like, baby, got this somewhere at the mall. But I never tell them that it was a woman's, like, sweater. Because that motherfucker was on that ass. What? Like, this is a woman's sweater. It ain't no but a turtleneck. Shit, you can wear it. 63 in Georgia. Oh, I love a brown. I love a big brown sweaters. You like oversized? Yeah, I love that. Then you can be cold. You can just wrap your knees up in there, and you can put your arms in it. All that. I love big sweaters. You going over somebody's house, baby? They may not have no heat on. They may not have the fireplace on. They probably have the window cracked. But you got that big ass sweater. You wrap the fuck up, bitch. I'm good. I have no problem being sweatered up. Mm-hmm. I had this cashmere sweater. Um, damn. I can't remember if it was a birthday gift. I think it was a birthday gift somebody had bought me for my birthday. And I wore it one time and somebody had hugged me and they was like, oh my gosh. They just like, oh wee. And I was like, it feels good, huh? Everybody was talking about how nice I was so soft, my sweater. Never, what you got on? I'm like, man, it's cashmere. That was my first time ever wearing cashmere. And it was soft too. It was like a little soft powder blue. And my auntie, she got a picture of me and I think it's me and her. Or is it just me? Well, I know she have a picture of me in that with that sweater on. I should tell her to send me a picture of it so I can have it. But yeah, so I'm really cute with best food, no sex expectations. Baby, listen, yes it is. No expectations with that. Just bundle. She go right to sleep. Big ass sleeves, that become your pillow. You roll them bitches up, throw that big up bitch, sleep. I don't know who this country band is. We just gotta pray for them. So I'm not really bad. I mean, I'm not really mad at the cold weather because I love, shit. So I'm good. I mean, bring it on. Shit. Because I got some clothes and sweaters and shit that I still want to wear. And I wear that shit every day. This go around, most times I just throw on a little sweatsuit, a couple of t-shirts, and I punch it. But this go around, if I gotta be dressed to the nines, I will be. What time is it? Shit. I guess it's time for me to get the fuck up off here. Now I was gonna smoke another blunt. But hey, oh, I knew I wasn't crazy. Hmm. But I know how to calculate. Yep. Ooh, somebody had gave me a one of these this joint from the store, and I'm like, look at that. I said, I'm about to smoke that, and I get home jail. Cause baby, listen, you can't smoke that type of shit in the crowd. You got to take that at home. It's from the store, and it comes in a jar. And yesterday, because they had me say hi to the crowd at Mickey's because oh my God, that was like a circus going. That was a circus going on yesterday. So uh, they had me and Joy and Jay go chit chat with the people in the crowd, and yeah. And then one of the girls was like, "Oh, here," and she opened up the jar, and she's like, "I'm like, oh, bitch, I don't give me one of those." Sure did. I made about $15. They was just throwing that money up in the air. Y'all better quit throwing y'all money up in the air. This shit just laying out here, bitch. If it's on the floor, if I walk by, I'm picking the shit up. And I put it right in my back pocket. Y'all gonna learn. It was so funny because it's one person, the same person that collects the money is the same person hosting, and they gotta check on the girls, they gotta collect the money, they have to host the show. So they try to scoop money up, talking to Mike, run in the back, checking on the girls to see if the next girl ready to tell the DJ. So they had this one job to do, and one person can't do all that. It had to be fixed. Um, um, so it was just a lot going on. Music wasn't, it was just crazy. Music wasn't coming through the emails and shit. But they got everything together. But me knowing that Me knowing what's going on is just like, honey, this is the funniest shit to me. I was laughing so hard because she was tired. They wore my girl out last night. But you the MC, you the stage manager, you gotta tell the DJ, run through the crowd, let him know to play the music, run upstairs, tell the girl she on. Come out and you got to host, so you got to talk while you running up and down the place because it can't be dead air. She was. I said I was gonna call it today and say, "Girl, I know your ass don't miss this shit at all," because she was dead after that. Mama was just over it. I know she was so happy when that show was over because that's a lot. That's a lot. And I know what's going on. I don't know if everybody else knew what was going on, but I knew what was going on. So it was a key. She was. So the girls out there performing, they throwing their money up. So she got to go scoop all the shit up, talk in the mic, run in the back. I'm like, and they kept throwing it. You know, some of them just kept like, and they drop it. You know, they could rain on themselves or you know. And it's like, baby, I would tell them, listen, bitches, y'all can't be throwing this money around. Y'all got to put this shit in the pile because I'm everything. The stage, she the stage manager, the MC, the backstage manager. She the damn running for the DJ. She doing all this shit. And at the same time, she got to be talking in the mic. She was last night. She was running back and forth. She didn't know what. And me and Tony was sitting there dying laughing. I'm like, bitch, look at her. She just dead. And the girls that have the money and they do this, so it falls everywhere. And she running in a circle, trying to get it together, trying to run. I'm like, look at her. She just asking people, do this, do this. I'm like, girl, mama was just wore out. Oh Lord, I had got to, and baby, you know, and she can't have it can't be dead. And sometimes it was, but I was sitting in that corner in tears, like y'all, this is too much. This is too much. And I know her, so I know she was wore out. I said, girl, I'm telling you now, bitch, you just had a workout of your life tonight. Everybody need to ask her a question. She's running up the stairs, running down the stairs. I'm like, why y'all just don't have Raven out here talking during all this time? She's dressed because Raven could come out here and chit chat with the people. I said, damn. Oh my God. Um, all the people gone. Yeah, well, who's gone? Well, I know it's probably a lot of new people on there now. You probably like, who are these people? Yes. They just been showing a lot of the same people, but everybody pretty much still there besides and Ashley still pop in from time to time. They haven't did a storyline with Lauren and Michael yet. They haven't brought them back into no storyline. Or with Kevin. Every blue moon they pop Chloe in there, but they don't really bring them. They haven't did no storylines with them right now. They really stuck on Ashton and Victoria wedding and everybody trying to find out what his darkest secret is. Narona. Uh-oh, they said 60,000 cannabis convictions being dismissed. So that means 60,000 people went to jail for cannabis, as they want to call it, marijuana, weed, multi. They getting out. They wait. They got dangerous lace pills. What do you mean, honey? What's going on? Why are people trying to kill people? What's going on? Why are people doing this shit? Baby, listen. I don't know how people just get in their mind they want to do something crooked and crazy like this. What is going on? What is wrong with people's brains? How did they just get that in their head they want to do something like that? And why would you? What kind of joy you get from that? Baby, listen. Them people who getting out of jail on weed, they finna smoke the shit out some weed. They probably ain't gonna want to smoke no weed. Shit, they went to jail for it, but they gonna smoke that shit. But they should have been let them out though. Some of them got years, like all these years, baby, for a little bag of weed. I'm like, y'all, come on. But you know, I don't think that's a hard crime. So I could agree with that to let them out. Cause that's just marijuana. It ain't nothing that could kill a person. For them taking it. And we ain't never heard nobody killing themselves over weed. Oh, but what happened to her girl? She OD'd on weed, child. We ain't never heard that story before. But that other shit, we heard OD on that. We ain't never heard nobody OD'd on weed. What happened to them? OD'd. What? What? Weed. Weed? What kind of weed they smoking? All they it's them pills that Prince and them died from. So they just getting the pill. See, don't do no pills. Don't do no pills to make you feel a certain type of way. Don't do no pills, no happy pills. Don't do none of them type of pills. If it ain't nothing to cure a headache or something that the doctor got or they selling up at the CVS, don't take no pills. Don't do no pills. Because that shit taking people asses up out of here. That's something totally different, honey. People got shit crazy. They doing extra shit, and it's killing people. I don't even think it's worth it. Let me tell you something. Before I try to do any damn strong anything, I just be happy. I'll be good. I don't want to do it. Oh, that's a fire. Somebody in there? Yep, somebody in there. Get him out. Damn, he can't barely get him out. Come on. Oh, he got that man out of there. I think he was still in that seatbelt though. But he ran his ass over there. That's a cop. He went up in that motherfucking burning car, got that man out. He got his ass up out of there. Sure did. Oh, that man was out. He sure did. Damn. That's a brave situation though. Cause bitch, with that motherfucker just blow up, y'all gone. You just put your life on the line to save somebody's. That's some of them good. Some of them are good. Cause damn, Windy Fire, L.A. Where? They about to tear our asses up with this weather. 91, 91. Okay, Thursday 91, Friday 91, Saturday 91, Sunday 91. Period. That's 112. San Fernando's 100 on Friday, 96 on Thursday, 99 Saturday. Sunday is 101. Monday is 92. That's 112 across the board. Bitch, they finna bake. Oh, wow. Burn the building. What? I mean, burn the car. I didn't hear about that. Woo! But you know what? You don't. I wouldn't say. I'm not saying that I wouldn't do it. I would definitely do it if I was in that situation. But when shit like that happens, you just snaps to it because it just happens. That oh baby, you got to do it. Your mindset just go there to protect and save. So a lot of people did. A lot of people sit back and just be looking at crazy and screaming. No, baby, it's at the time. Because me personally, I have to go do something because I can't have in my brain, I didn't try to do something. And my brain, I can't have nothing like that on my brain. I have to know I went in there and did something. This may hurt, but I'm slaying y'all up out of here by necks, hair, wigs, all that. We got this is saving lives. But people like that, who I always feel like, and you shouldn't do stuff for money or nothing like that. But when you do stuff like that, it just seemed like I don't know. You know, some type of something would be nice. And it's not that you do things like that because of of getting some type of prize or something. But I mean, when you think about it, you have to think about them not being selfish. And they save some people. You saved somebody, honey. In that situation and situations that goes on, yeah. Cause they give money out to bullshit anyway, and they don't never tell us where the money going. Where all this motherfucking money going? That's what I want to know. There's a lot of motherfucking money out there, and I need to know where some of it's at, honey. Cause that's the case. We shouldn't have no potholes nowhere. No state should have potholes. No state. This rent should never be this high. You know what I mean? Think about it. Where's all this motherfucking money going? Y'all got all this money for this, all this money for that. Y'all done did this building fund, that. But baby, where's all this money going? Where's this money, honey? And why we still got potholes? They building skyscrapers everywhere. How y'all building skyscrapers when we still got potholes? Can we fill up the potholes? Shit. At least the fucking pothole. Cause y'all sure don't give us replacement on fucking tires. That made him being a whore. Got a dick going to the side. Who the fuck is this? Y'all want to see man being a slut? Or dick to the side? She horny. I better not say that because they gonna get me. Listen, I'm about to get off here, but let me tell y'all something. That goddamn Instagram, that boy looked like what is her name? Shit. Damn, what is that girl name? She on Drag Race. I think she's Filipino or Asian. Plastique. The boy from the K-pop video, I mean from the K-pop group, he looked just like her to me. When she had a drag, I always said that's her twin. That's her twin. That's her twin. That boy looked just like her to me when she had a drag. They look like twins. Can I sing No Ma'am? Ooh, my vocals ain't together. I should have had a warning. No, ma'am. I ain't busted that out in a minute. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I need to put that on. I need to drop a beat with that. Oh, thinking of that. Let me get my ass off here talking to y'all because I got some shit to do. I need to call Stasha. She in Atlanta. Stasha was just in D.C. She in Atlanta. Yes, I love y'all. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Um, do what you can, do what you do. Live your life, be yourself. Go listen to that song. Patty, look it up on YouTube. Patty LaBelle live in New York, and just listen to the words. You can watch her fuck it up as well, cause she goes crazy in the song. She don't hold back, and the crowd go berserk. So I'm gonna bust that out. But I'm gonna show y'all a little clip. I want y'all just to be yourself, honey. My girl is bad. She just don't give a shit. She fucks it up. She don't hold back. She just being herself. Be yourself, baby. So y'all gonna get into that song and listen to the lyrics and get some understanding. It helps me get my joy. But the message in the song is really very encouraging, and I love to encourage people because I'm always happy shit. I ain't got time. So that's gonna be the song that we're gonna listen to today to give you some encouragement. Okay. Love y'all much. Be good to yourselves, and I'll see y'all later. I gotta put on eyelashes tonight. So when I get that on, oh, and I am doing a I have something to say video tonight too because I have to talk about this fucking airport situation. I cannot let that go by. I have to go off about airport situation. So I will do I have something to say video tonight. That will be up tonight. So get ready for that because I'm tired of the airport. People in the airport. So y'all gonna get that tonight. So be prepared because I'm ready, but I'm gonna go be myself and Patty LaBelle. And and get my jet. I gotta get ready for the night. I'm at the Abbey with Mayhem Miller and I don't know, shit. I'm just at the motherfucking Abbey. But love y'all.